Hello everybody, this is Gary Stuckey with Real Music. You know, when you have bands that have been around for almost 50 years or even more than that, solid rock bands, you know all the hits, you've been jamming to them for years. Bands like Aerosmith and Kiss, right? You're big fans of those. And suddenly, one day, you know, in the back of your mind, you know that it's going to come to an end one day. And then the pandemic hits and then there are no more tours, everything's slowed down. But then you hear the news that maybe some of these bands are going to stop touring. Well, that's the case, it looks like, about these two bands. Let's take a look. Here's what Kiss singer Paul Stanley had to say in a recent interview with Download. He said, "I think I'd be kidding myself if I thought otherwise. If we were just another band in t-shirts and trainers, we could do this into our 80s. But we're running around on stage with 40 or 50 pounds of gear and boots with 8-inch heels, and we do it well, but I also know that we can't do it forever." And Stanley continued and said, "So before it reaches that point, I think it's better that we stop. I take it real seriously, so the idea of being able to do this without end, it's just not possible." The one thing you realize is that as you get older, it's at some point you stop getting older, you know? Everything comes to an end, and there are other things I want to do. And like I said, it's just not possible to do what we do indefinitely. It's just not. And bassist Tom Hamilton of Aerosmith has had similar things to say about his band. He said, "Well, the topic has been open for discussion for a while." He said, "Well, the fact is, let me put it this way, we definitely have more yesterdays than tomorrows. I guess it's something that crosses your mind one day that you have to think about, and we're getting to the point where there probably isn't very much time for Aerosmith to be out there reliably on the road and ready for consumption. We're at the point where we're not going to do the conventional touring we've always done. I'm not sure when that cutoff day will happen, but it seems to be coming." And guitarist for Aerosmith, Brad Whitford, had this to say during a recent interview with Joe Bonamassa. He said the European tour, they tried to plan one last year, and they're talking about next year. It's a pipe dream right now. Nothing's going to happen for a long time. Sometimes I'm not sure what my partners are thinking when they think that's going to happen. He also added, "I have my doubts about Aerosmith ever really performing again at this stage because age is becoming a real factor, and it is what it is." So will that be the end to Aerosmith and Kiss? Will they still record studio albums? Will there ever be any more tours or concerts for these bands? We'll have to wait and see. But it doesn't look good. But you never know. Hey, until next time, everybody, keep on playing that real music.